Hello and welcome to episode 36 of my Force of Nature tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on finally making it to level 8. So let's get that new level and take a look at what we can then make. Okay, so bringing up the quest, of course the quest is get new level, so we'll click characteristics, then we'll click next level. You can see that I've done the quests, got the components, so now I can do get level. Let's see how much health I get and stamina. Okay, nice. So there we go. Right, let's now take a look then at what new items we've now got access to, and then we can take a look at the quests. Oh cool, look at this. So alchemy and potion making. Or no, not alchemy, this is jewellery crafting. I didn't even see that coming. How cool. And amethyst chip. So oh, apple pie. I have been saving them apples up. Black shirt and blue pants shouts at me that they're just cosmetic. So they're not here we go. Now I'm talking. Now that's what I'm talking about. Onto the bronze armour. No doubt that is going to be much better armour. Oh, and it looks like we can make these chips now. And finally we can upgrade our axe and our pick and get them metal tongs. So we can do all the chips. We can make poison arrows, but arrows aren't really my thing. We can make sugar, so we're getting close. Oh, and we can do chocolate. Cool. So we can have a look at all of this. A white shirt. I don't know, maybe there's somewhere in this world where a load of people are gathering for a fashion show, and so the white shirt and the black shirt and the blue pants might be relevant. I can only think that they're to cover up your modesty, but we will see. So what's the first item I'd like us to check out? How about a good old-fashioned bit of apple pie? So let's have a look at that, and then we can look at maybe an amulet. Okay, so that's all the new items, and there are a ton of cool items which I will be covering over the coming episodes. Now bear in mind, I don't generally make the item and then do the episode. I generally make the item in the episode, so it's my first time of viewing that item at the same time as showing it to you. Maybe I should get into the habit of making the items and seeing all what they do before doing an episode on it, but I don't know. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. Anyway, right, so let's have a look then. What's our next quest? So if I bring up the quest journal, we've got 4. Oh, anyone for beekeeping? So we got to create an apiary, create an altar. Oh no, I just knew it was going to say that. Get one more piece of the Force of Nature. Because if we look at the map, okay, here's the thing. This shard, so you know that I got over to here. This shard is right up. I mean, I can't even, there it is. It is miles to the north. So that's got to be a cold biome. So, methinks I'm going to have to do some fur armour to get there. Anyway, let's see what other quests. So get another level. Yeah, I'm really up for that. So it looks like these two we're going to need to do. Let's take a look at create an apiary. Yep, come on, don't lag out on me. Okay, you can have honey at the apiary. To build the apiary you need a hive, which can be found on the flower fields. So it's in the build construction. So let's make an apiary. Why not? Why? Because I know I've got some hives over here. In fact, I've got 12 of them. So that can be the first quest done and dusted. Right, let's bring up the build menu and constructions, and let's have a look. Where's the apiary? There it is. So for that, maybe I'm not going to have the components after all. I've used all my violets up on the herbal tea. So I'm going to have to go gathering. Alright, that's not going to be in this episode, that's for sure. So let's put them back. What about the apple pie? I'm getting a bit sick of trifle. It's time to have apple pie. If I've got the ingredients. Okay, so looking here then, we've got, let's have a look at what these do for us. So sugar first of all, that's just a component made from cane, which I've got 100 of now, so that's not going to be a problem. Making sugar is going to be very easy. Chocolate, what does that do for us? 70 stamina and 20 health. But how difficult is it to make, as in component wise? So butter. Well, butter's not really an issue with all the sunflowers, it's just the grind of making the butter, because it takes a lot of the seeds to make it. Sugar's easy enough. So chocolate really is, in actual fact, quite simple. It's just going to be a lot of grinding, getting the butter. And the sugar's not so bad, it's just going to be the butter. I like the butter for my lamps, but I guess I'm going to have to start making some chocolate, because you can't turn your nose up at 70 stamina and 20 health a pop, and then I won't need to drink coffee anymore, because the coffee only gives us 40, so we'll be getting 30 extra. Okay, cool, we can make some of that hopefully. And what about the apple pie? 80 health. That's very nice for the health. That's like 30 more health, but it don't give us any stamina. So apple pie, and then look at all these items you need. Flour, water, eggs. Sorry, I don't think I will make one apple pie, but I'm going to stick with the chocolate. Much more appealing. Chocolate and strawberry dessert. Strawberry dessert for my heal, and the chocolate for the stamina, and a little bit of heal, because these really are easy to get, the components. Okay, let's pick some up and make some chocolate. Bet that meat pie is going to be good. So we need cane to be able to make sugar. We're going to need coffee. Always going to need water. See, the cow agrees with me. Okay, let's replant some more coffee. Let's go back. So I needed sugar. Oh, I've forgotten already. I've got my memory of a sieve. So chocolate. What do we need? Sugar, butter, and coffee branch. I should have some butter, and I've certainly got some coffee branch. So it's just sugar. How many sugar did we need? So we need 3 sugar. So that's what I'm going to have to make. 3 sugar. Looks like I'm going to be chopping down a lot of sunflowers. The goblins aren't really much of a threat now. Well, they're no threat, so I can chop all of these down, in fact. Okay, just waiting for this sugar. And while we're waiting for that sugar, let's grab some more water. Yeah, a load of nice new items opened up to us. I didn't even think about the building menu and the new structures we can make, or tool stations, so that's all really cool. And of course, with all the existing items like the anvil, that's also no doubt opened up new items for us. So I'm going to need to go chop a whole ton more sugarcane. The most beautiful thing I have to say about Force of Nature is the fact that it doesn't rush you. Because when I go out to the back to the jungle to chop sugarcane, I can go, once I've killed the creatures in that area, I can go AFK, I can do whatever I want. There's no timer ticking down, there's no health, there's no stamina, there's no food or water ticking down. So you can progress at your own speed, and it's wonderful. It's refreshing. Normally games always rush us by making us eat or drink or sleep or something. Right, let's make a piece of chocolate. No, I said let's make it. Who doesn't like chocolate? Come on. Especially milk chocolate. This is milk chocolate I'm making. I don't like the dark chocolate. Even though the dark chocolate's supposedly better for you, I prefer the milk chocolate. Trouble is, I still think I need coffee, because there's no point in eating the chocolate for my stamina and wasting the health side of it if my health... oh, I don't know. There we go. Anyway, there is a piece of chocolate. So I guess I could keep the chocolate for... I don't know. The coffee is easy to make. But it only gives 40. I don't know. Really don't. I guess I'm just going to have to make a stack of it and then see how I feel about making another stack and another stack. If it gets too laborious, then I shall stick to the good old coffee. And trifle, of course. The trifle, what did that take? This needs an egg. That's the bottleneck. Oh, and milk, of course. Strawberries, easy to get through farming, but the milk and the eggs, you just have to keep on grinding, getting them off of the animals. So that, I don't know. I think it would be easier to make the chocolate, but the chocolate's giving me only 20 health, so it's like I need all three in actual fact. Right, okay, well, let's have a look. Is there no other good food to eat for health? I'm happy staying with coffee for stamina. What about cheese? No, that needs milk and butter. But it does give 40 health. I'm trying to get a food which I can grow through farming or chopping down, rather than relying on having to keep clicking on the animals. So what about bread? No, that needs egg, and it needs flour, and that's even more of a chore. I hope this meat pie is good. Yeah, there's the health. How difficult. Meat, egg, bottleneck, because you have to go hunting and it's going to chew 3 meats up at a time. What do we get for soon? So that would be 75 in health if you just ate 3 fried meat. So that's not an option. Oh, I don't know. All this whining over what food I want to eat. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Out of all of this food, what food are you using at level 8? Or what food are you using post level 5? What is it which you prefer to eat? You've seen me whinge and whine about all of these. I mean, I know I can keep going to the animals and getting eggs and milk and then make the well, I suppose it's the apple pie really out of all of them. I'm just going to have to keep going to the chicken. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a chicken coop, and I'm going to put about 10 chickens in there. But it's still going to require 1 water for each egg, remember, and 1 water for the apple pie. So to make the apple pie, you're actually going to need 2 waters. And we're going to need to make flour. And if we look at flour, flour requires 3 wheat, which means we're going to have to farm a load of wheat in order to do that. Which is why I'm very interested to hear about which one of these foods for health. Coffee's a no-brainer for your stamina because it's so easy to do. It's like just one water and that. But anyway, there's the timer. I've even run that out. Let me know what you think is the best food to do for health. Stamina, like I say, I'm going to stick to the coffee because it's simple. Perhaps I will just stay with strawberry dessert for the health. Although I was hoping to get something easier. Anyway, there we go. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.